there is a gray Mazda parked in the restricted area. Your car is about to be towed. A gray Mazda is parked over in the west paddock. It is about to be towed. Please remove your car, or else you have to pay a $500 fee to get it back.
Can't bitch about that. So wise. Good on you on the track.
All right, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Road America and the Lawn Jaeger Cup. I gotta say, this is probably the best weather we've ever had at Road America. I don't think there's anything I can do to jinx us right now. I think it's all set. We're gonna have upper 60s, low 70s throughout the weekend. It's gonna be awesome. So let's go ahead and I need to introduce the staff to you because there's a couple new faces you've probably seen around here this weekend. Of course, the big man you've all known or come to know and love.
Hey.
At least no. That's not a bad joke. Brock White. Next to him, the guy with all the jokes.
Okay, so these two guys walk into a bar.
Chris Huggy Bear Alvarado. I gotta tell you guys something in case you don't know. Basically, this is the last race for myself, Brock, and Chris that you'll see us here at Road America. I drug Chris back out this year. I remember if you guys were here in October, if you remember, we said it was his last race. Well, we suckered him to coming into one more.
I want to say thank you for all the drinks last time.
And it'll be myself and Brock's last race here as well. We're moving on to do some other things. So I need to introduce to you guys the new Central Region staff that are going to be training with us for the next few events. Jillian over here. I can't pronounce Jillian's.
Fairclough.
Nobody can. Fairclough. Jillian's training to take over for the Central Region director position. I just saw Kevin. There's Kevin. Kevin Kistner right here. You guys have probably known, racing with us in the Central Region, also from Cometa Gaskets. Kevin will be taking over tech inspection. And I think a lot of you guys probably know Boris over here. Boris has raced with a lot of different teams in the Central Region. Boris is taking over the registrar position. There is one more staff member who couldn't make it this weekend. His name's Chris. I don't know how to pronounce Chris. Chris Ellick. Chris is going to be taking over for timing and scoring. If you guys were at Brainerd, you'll probably see Chris at Brainerd. And Gateway, if you're at Gateway. I won't be at Gateway either. But Circuit of the Americas will be my last event with Champcar. It's been, this is my 6th season with Champcar, working as a staff member. 7 seasons if you include when I raced the first season they were out. So thank you all. It's been a hell of a ride. It's been a good time.
Thanks, Mike.
In case you guys noticed, we can't use the Sunoco building over there, the Paddock Press Center. Right now, that's a restricted construction area. Eric will cover wherever Eric went. Where's Eric? Oh, Eric's over here now. Eric will cover that here in just a minute on why you're not allowed over there and what happens to you if you go over there. So Race Central has been moved over to the classroom in the medical center over here, the Paddock Medical Center. So live timing will be up over there, all that kind of good stuff. Don't go over there. Like I said, Eric will tell you why in just a minute here. All right, we're running 7 Enduros today. Same thing we always do here at Road America. Cars to grid, 8:45. That means I want you guys getting in your cars and be belted in by 8:45. We're going to release you out on track at 8:50 for your warm-up laps. Transponder checks, all that kind of good stuff. Once Brock's happy that all your transponders are working and everything's good out there, we go green flag. Remember, no flags or green flags. So go out there, just warm up the car, get the butterflies out the stomach, all that kind of good stuff. First rate, yes, Tim.
Transponders.
What about them?
They didn't get handed out last night.
No, they were supposed to pick them up at 7 o'clock this morning at registration.
They
Did you
didn't
not get
tell
yours
us
down?
that.
No. Nobody said that.
Well, I'll have to ask my registration staff why they said that. Chris, where's the transponders at?
I'll have them on me. See me at that fancy clown truck over there.
After the drivers' meeting, go over to Chris. He'll get you your transponders.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry about that, Tim. They were supposed to communicate that to you guys yesterday. And the reason, thank you for being patient with us. Those transponders just came back from Daytona, our event 2 weeks ago. They weren't topped off all the way, so we charged them up overnight. And yeah. All right, first race of the Central Region this year. You guys have probably got you need a couple reminders on what to do out here, so we don't have any crazy shenanigans going on. Remember, every time you come into pit road, you stop and get your timer. See those two cones down there? Those two cones, that's where you need to be at pit road speed. 15, 20 miles per hour, second gear, 2,000 RPMs approximately. Stop and pit in, get your timer, proceed to your pit stall, do your fueling stop, driver change, whatever it is. 5 crew members over the wall if you're doing a fuel stop. Full Nomex if the gas cap's off. All of you remember that? Yes? If you don't remember that, you should have been in the novice school last night. We covered all that stuff there. Make sure you have your fire bottle, guys, 7 to 10 feet away. Pin pulled, ready to save your life. Drip pan out, clean up your messes. Road America Safety is not your mother. They're not going to clean up your fuel spills. That's up to you.
Visors down.
Visors down. That's the biggest thing we see. Wave to the safety crew. All right. No smoking on pit road. If you have to smoke, be on the other side of the chain link fence. You guys are sharing pit stalls this weekend. You will be 2 cars in 1 pit stall. Work with your pit mates. You may double pit. We prefer if you didn't and worked with your pit mates and work out a strategy where you're not in there at the same time. Rules of the road, contact. Contact happens. If any contact happens, any parts fall off your car or causes any cars to go off track, we will black flag both cars, bring you into black flag station, find out what happened, what's going on, and maybe find out who's at fault. Road America has a fantastic video system up there where we can zoom in, pan around, it records all that kind of good stuff, so we can find out who is at fault. So tell the truth, please. There's how many cars we got today, Chris? About 55. Where'd Chris go? Okay, I think we have about 55 cars out there. 4-mile track, plenty of racing room. Maintain racing room. Pick and choose your battles. It's a 7-hour enduro. You're not going to win it on the first lap. Black flag station, turn 14. The turn station is driver's right. The gigantic LED board with your car number on it is driver's left. If you missed that, you probably shouldn't be driving the car. It's huge. Driver's left. You come in to pit, you come pit in that time. Do not send a pit road or do not send a team member to the black flag station to ask why your driver is being black flagged. We will explain it to the driver and he can explain it to the rest of the team. You guys should know your flags. If you don't know your flags, you should have been in the novice school last night. Standing yellow, 70% race speed, no passing. Waving yellow, 50% race speed, no passing. Wave at safety when they come by, please.
Let's do it as a wave.
All 5 fingers, everyone.
All 5 fingers, yeah.
All right, we covered black flag station, red flag. If any incident out there for any reason, we have to go red flag. Nice, complete, controlled stop. Don't jam up binders. Collect the cars up behind you. Make sure you have clear line of sight at a flag station, and stay out of rescue's way. Like I said, the green flag will be at 9 o'clock. Checker flag at 4 p.m. We'll be doing impound right up here on pit road where it starts to level out a little bit. Please make sure you bring your jack stands, jack the car up, remove all 4 wheels, have your logbook ready for inspection so Brock and Kevin can take a look at it. We'll do one award ceremony. Give me 1 second. We'll do one award ceremony on Sunday after impound. All right, no alcohol till the track is cold. All right, here's something we got to talk about. Those of you who race with us here at Road America know how big of a problem this is. Blend line. How many of you have been black flagged for bin line violations?
Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Liars, there's a lot more of you.
Today, no mercy. I'm telling you all drivers are supposed to be here in the drivers meeting right now. I'm going to tell you, 5-minute penalty for any blend line infractions today. You stay driver's right until you get to turn 1 and blend back in with race traffic. This is the fastest straightaway at the track. Cars are going 120 miles an hour or so by the time you get to pit out down there. You're probably going 50 miles an hour when you exit pit out. I don't think you do the math there and figure out that's a bad situation. If you jump out there, jump driver's left, it could cause a serious incident. Turn station alpha is right there, driver's left, right there at the blend line. They will call it in every time. 5-minute penalty. I don't want to hear your sob story on why you crossed the blend line. I don't care. I'm telling you all right now, don't cross the blend line. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If for any reason one of your drivers is not in this drivers meeting right now, let them know. 5-minute penalties for blend line infractions. Also, if one of you guys would like to help me out, since we do have to ship our gear up there, I need some help to get some trophies welded. There might be some chump change in it for you. So if somebody wants to come find me later, I think we can work out a pretty good deal. Transponders, like I said, go see Chris over here. Get your transponder if you didn't collect it at registration this morning. Everybody, this is Edmund walking up right there. Edmund runs race control here at Road America. Give it up for Edmund. While you guys are clapping, let's give it up for our sponsors. O&P, Cometic, Frozen Rotors. We got some new ones this year. Millwood, Next Gen, Racing Radios, PowerFlex, Fresh Air Systems Technologies. That's all I got right here. Eric, you got some stuff to share with the
I'll start it this way. Don't shoot the messenger. Anyhow, executive management wants to really get people to understand, don't go in the construction areas. There's construction obviously up here. There's construction in other areas around the track, like the walkway from 11 to 13. If you are caught on those, there will be no discussion. You'll be ejected. Again, sorry, that's from them, but do not go in the construction areas at all. All right, enough on that. Plateaus, that seems to be the biggest challenge we run into here. Keep in mind, we do hot plateaus. We don't go full course yellow. We are going to do it with local yellows. Sometimes you'll see a backup yellow, so you'll have 2 stations worth of yellow when we do these. Same with putting them on a wrecker or a rollback. We try and avoid going full course as much as possible here because having raced myself, I hate it, right? So keep in mind, we do tow relatively quick here. We'll flat tow 40 to 60. We have a 15 to 20 foot strap. That means pay attention to the truck. Don't be looking around. If I need to move from left to right on the track and I start moving, move with me. Don't sit and try and see what the hell's going on next to you. Move with me because I'm moving very quickly and I need to get over so I can do that. You probably could figure that out going into 5. If we're pulling you from the left at 3 and need to take you off at 5, I need to be on the right, okay? So always watch. Keep tension on the strap. That's the biggest problem we have. People let tension go, they'll slack up the strap and it'll get caught up in your wheel, then I rip your suspension off. It's not fun. So keep tension on the strap. We'll typically have a person in the back of the truck that as soon as you start seeing slack, we're going to be going like this. If we're going like this, trail your brakes, please. Okay? Enough said. Thank you. Thank you for coming and playing. I wish I was out there again this
All right, thanks, Eric.
Question about passing EV procedure. You go to that?
year. Sure. As long as you have a clear lane, go past us. I don't care what the speed is, frankly. I'm used to Indy cars passing me at 200. Even if it's yellow, they can go past me. They cannot change position. Be courteous. The safety trucks do not apex. Let me rephrase that. When it's a hot track, we don't apex. But it brings a good point. If we're going to an incident on the right, I stay on the right the whole time. So I'll be either on the inside or the outside of the corner, but I'll be on the right. If you need to carve up the inside of me, that's fine, but keep some distance. You know, I don't. It doesn't faze me or my teammates when people go around the outside of me or the inside of me. Just keep some distance. Don't take my mirrors off. That'll. If you come that close that we're calling you in, Mike's probably gonna just pull you in and actually probably pull you into your trailer. if it's that close. But we're fine with it. If we're going to an incident, we don't dilly-dally. We're not driving 20, 30 miles an hour to the scenes either. We're doing 90 to 100 in our trucks. So, all right. Any other questions?
Thanks, Eric. Yes, sir.
Listen up.
What's that? From what I understand, you can still get fuel. Air, I do not know. I don't have the answer. I can work on getting that, and we'll try and get an announcement for that.
All right, great. Guys, the way you have your pit stall or your cars in your pit stalls right now, will you remain right there? We'll start pulling you out on the track about 8:50. Please keep an eye on your timers throughout the day. Don't congest pit out down there. Let's start with questions over here. Go ahead, Noel.
Your checkered flag, are you throwing that at 4 or at 7 hours after we start?
Check. Good question. Your driver's stints start at 9 o'clock. Whether we throw the green flag at 8:59 or at 9:02, driver's stints start at 9 o'clock. Checker flag will wave at 4 o'clock on the, well, it'll wave on the leader as close to 4 o'clock as possible. Thank you, Noel. Did I answer your question? Okay. Yes, sir.
Black flag chit chat happens here.
Yeah, black flag's always at pit end. Questions? Yes, sir.
On the track out, the blend line thing. Staying right, past the apex, got to stay right the whole time.
Just until you get to turn 1. Don't jump across in front of the traffic. Just stay right through turn 1 and then blend back in with race traffic. It's your first lap out there. It's not the best line through the turn.
No,
it's your first
just
lap.
curious. I got black flagged on that yesterday. All right.
Oh, yesterday you did? Questions? Oh, come on. Yes, sir.
Line of sight on yellow or station?
Line of sight. Once you see a station waving yellow, once you pass that station, you pass the incident, you see the next man's station not displaying the yellow, you're back racing.
But you're on yellow with line of sight to what you can see also.
Until you pass the incident, you can see the next station, yes. When does what start?
Yellow.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant after, yeah. As soon as you see the yellow, you're yellow. Did you have a comment, Russ?
You asked about the inside, when it goes past the inside.
Yeah. All right, any other questions? Yes, sir.
Are there give backs if you pass under yellow? The yellow starts. See the flag?
Don't pass under yellow. The next corner station might not know that you're giving that position back. The safety infraction has already occurred, so no give back.
If you give back, it's 2 passes.
Any other questions?
It is.
Double
Oh, there we go, back there. Yes, sir. Gearbox concession stand will be open today. We got really good potatoes there. Yeah. All right. Anybody else? All right, guys. Have Bert. Bert's got some coupons for his book.
Hold up.
Hey, hold on 1 second, guys. We need a few teams. I need car 71, car 108, car 178, car 242, car 137. Come see Boris. All right, guys, have fun. Be safe.
Thank you, Mike.
What's up, buddy?